Well, all right, all right. Hello there, friends. It is a huge weekend coming up. It is July 4th weekend. Maybe July. Do we celebrate July 4th this weekend? Boy, I am not sure at all. But it is a crazy big week. And so, wherever you're joining from or wherever you watch this from later, welcome to the Speak with People show. My name is Jason Raitz. I'm the president of Speak with People. And I'm so glad that you are joining me. If you are a member of the Speak with People community Facebook group, goodness, thank you so much for being a part. If you have been following along with Speak with People, thank you so much for being a part. I got a fun story to tell you. It was awesome. We, not too long ago, we'd ordered pizza. I go into the pizza place and I'm wearing this shirt. And the manager, there's like everybody scurrying around. It's a busy night. You know, the manager looks at my shirt and he's like, Yes, that's what we need to do. He's like, everybody listen to the sound of my voice. And he gets all of his employees and he's like, look at that man's shirt. And I was like, oh, okay. So I kind of puffed out my chest a little bit. And he said, that's exactly how this business needs to run. And he's like, we need to speak with people. And then I said, not at them. And he's like, yes, that's what we need to do. So welcome to the Speak with People show. I'd love it if you would let me know in the comments where you are watching from. Absolutely love it. Bangladesh. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Is it Bappy? I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Bappy, kind of give me a like or let me know with a thumbs up if I'm pronouncing that right. But thank you so much for being a part and for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Very much so. Okay. Hey, before I move on, I got to show you guys something because this is absolutely incredible. And this is a shout out to one of our members, Ashley Williams from Legacy Farms Coffee in Honduras. Okay, before I show you that, Bappy, thank you so much, sir. Love that you're joining. Appreciate you being a part. And thank you so much for being a part of the group. Absolutely love it. All right. This is what Ashley sent me in the mail, and I should have told Ashley that I'm giving you a shout out and connecting with you, but I get a box in the mail, and I open it up. Now, listen, here's the thing. I am not a coffee drinker at all, right? I'm not a coffee drinker, but I got coffee drinkers in my house. My son has a coffee tattoo. He's a barista. He has a giant coffee display. So this is what Ashley Williams from Legacy Farms Coffee sent us. Look at this. I mean, how awesome is this? This is a smock, an apron, and then she sent me a box. Look at this. Look at this. This is incredible. Legacy Farms Coffee, El Guapo, Red Honey, Dark Roast. Are they all different? Oh, they're all different. Honey process, light chocolate, caramel, red honey, shade grown. I mean, this is incredible stuff. Look at this. Go find Legacy Farms Coffee. Find them online. Give them some online love. Show them up. Uh-oh, I have a Facebook user that says there's a lost signal. Is that the case with everyone else? Everyone else? Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we'll be able to get that signal up and going. Okay, so on Fridays, what we try to do is we try to have some fun. We try to give you some practical skills that you can use in your everyday leadership when it comes to your communication. We try to talk about things that are holding us back, roadblocks. In episodes that come, we're starting to line up guests, and so we're going to do guest interviews. This is going to be incredible. I'm telling you. I know, not to despise small beginnings, but this is going to be incredible because what we hope this becomes is a broadcast for leaders, for entrepreneurs, for business owners, for faith leaders, for people who want to make a difference in their world by using their communication. Because the reality is we all communicate. It's our currency. But we don't all communicate in healthy ways. Surprisingly, many leaders choose to communicate in unhealthy ways. And we would call that speaking at people. We would say that healthy communication is speaking with people, whether that's face-to-face communication, to a team, from the stage, or from behind a screen, we want to help you elevate the importance and practice of healthy communication in your life. So thank you so much for being a part of this show and this program. I look forward, as always, if you have any ideas for guests or topics that you want covered, email me, jason@speakwithpeople.com. We want to dive into it. We want to figure out how we can curate ideas together and we can provide practical help that you can use right after this show ends. You can use it with your family. You can use it with your coworkers. You can use it with your friends. Would absolutely be incredible. Okay, I just got to real quickly thank everybody from the Facebook group who tuned in last night to Speak with People's first live training. What I have to say about that is absolutely tons of applause. Thank you so much. I mean, come on. That was just absolutely incredible. Thank you. I know there are some technical glitches. We're still trying to figure out, some of those, but it was our first time. And if you missed it, there will be more. We'll eventually make that training available. But we talked about 3 ways to become more confident. So many of us, sometimes we think of confidence as like a bad thing, and it can be, right? Too confident, we come across arrogant, as a know-it-all. We talk down to people. I would say that's speaking at people. But there's a healthy side of confidence, which is when you speak with people, you've prepared, you value your health, you see empathy as a superpower, you're kind, you're audience-focused, not yourself-focused. You communicate with stories, you listen to people. That's what we're talking about. And then we talked about a 30-second killer intro. We're going to make that available at another time because a lot of people actually asked about that. They're like, oh my goodness, this is so much fun. So much fun. Okay, so what I wanted to do is just talk about this kind of question. Can we learn from some of the worst communicators out there? Can we learn from some of the worst communicators out there? That's the question. And we don't have too many people online right now, but if we had more, I would try to get some chat going. And I don't mean this in a mean way to point fingers at anybody, but we probably already are all thinking about not so great communicators in our head right now. I know for me, I watch too much news. I'm trying not to. And I watch some of the politicians as they communicate because I'm just always so fascinated how politicians communicate. Because most politicians, in my humble opinion, come across very forceful and authoritative. And yet some come across like they're talking with us. So can we learn from some of the worst communicators out there? Can we learn from the communicators that make you cringe? Or is it just an absolute no? And so here would be my response to that. Yes, you can learn from some of the worst communicators out there. I think you've got to have some humility to go, you know what, at times, I don't get it all right in my communication. So when you see somebody who's definitely checking off some of those speaking at bullet points on the list, take notes. You know what I do is I grab my journal, my Speak with People journal, and I start taking notes about what I can learn about communication from their communication. And so I take notes. Okay, how is their body posture? Do they seem prepared? Is their content structured correctly? Are they talking with me or are they talking at me? Those are some of the things that I, will look at and go through. And then I kind of do some self-evaluation because I know, I'm telling you what, as you get up front and you talk in front of people, you are being evaluated from the moment you walk on stage. And then your whole body, you're getting shots of adrenaline and you've got the nerves going and you've got to be ready to present. And the reality is we can absolutely learn from really bad communicators, horrible communicators, forceful communicators, people who speak at us. And the biggest thing we can learn is to not replicate what they're doing. Absolutely not. Even if they're getting traction with their communication. I mean, because so many people, right? Like so many people follow the forceful communicators. They just sit and take the hardcore, I'm talking down at you, I'm manipulating with my words, because they're drawn in because of fear. And as much as you can, resist from being the kind of communicator who forces your communication. I'm a parent. 5 kids. There have been times when I have had to force my communication. I'm not proud of it, not at all. But there have been times I have had to force my communication. Anybody watching, can you say you've had to do that too to get your kids to listen? You know, give it a little thumbs up if that's you. I've tried very hard over the years to learn some patience, to learn some breathing exercises so I don't get frustrated and lash out with my words. But the reality is it's going to happen from time to time. So don't replicate those worst communication skills. Resist the urge to speak, lead, present at people. Present it. And then try to do the opposite the next time you speak. So take the lessons you learned from those bad communicators and then try to make sure that's not happening in your life and learn from them. Learn absolutely from them. And just do me a favor. Do not get on social media and trash them and bash them. I know nobody, listening to this would ever do that kind of thing. But it's just horrible when we do that. When we do that. Okay, hey, I did want to tell you, I know if you missed last night, we talked about the Pathway course. This is Speak with People's brand new step-by-step video training course to help you become a more confident, clear, and captivating communicator. That's it. At some point, every single one of us is going to find ourselves standing in front of people, and we're going to have to communicate. Whether you do it every single day, you do it once a month, you do it once a year. At some point in your leadership, in your life, you're going to have to communicate in front of people. And so are you ready? Do you have tons of nerves about it? Does the sweat roll? Does your stomach turn? Are you overconfident? Do you have too much material? You got stories to tell? Do your stories fit with your material? We answer all of those questions in the Pathway. We wanted to create a real simple guidebook. I don't know if you can see it. Let me move this for a second. See that little guy right there? That's my office Lego set. I love it. If that would have came in the mail and I would have opened it up and put all the pieces out and it came without a direction guide, it never would have came together. And so that's why in the Speak with People course, every single week has a different module. Every single week has a different worksheet that goes along with it. And then every single week has different resources. And we provide these for you so there'll be a guide to help you put together your speech, your talk, your presentation, whatever you have to give, instead of just winging it. Repeat after me. Stop winging it. If you're an improv comedian, keep winging it. Sometimes you're going to have to wing it, but do everything you can. So if you want to read more about the Pathway, we have a free download. It's what we call the Pathway Guide. Go to speakwithpeople.com/thepathway. And we would absolutely love to be able to give you that guide and then get you all the material that you have. Okay. Hey, if you're still sticking with me, if you're watching right now or you're watching later, I want to give away this book. John C. Maxwell, The 16 Undeniable Laws of Leadership. John C. Maxwell, this is one of the best books on communication I've ever read in my life. And so I would love to give this away. And so if you're listening to this, by July 3rd, and you email me, jason@speakwithpeople.com, and you tell me, hey, here are 2 things that I'm trying to improve my public speaking. Here are 2 things I'm trying to improve as a public speaker. If you do that by July 2nd, I'll take the ones who email me, I'll pull a name out, and I'll send you this book free of charge from a gift from Speak with People, because we want to keep giving resources to the leaders and the people in this Speak with People group. So email me. Where'd my email go? Here it is. speakwithpeople.com. And email me 2 things that you're trying to improve in your public speaking. What are 2 things that you want to improve? And then I'll pick these out, and July 3rd we'll announce who won the book, and I'll put it in the mail for you. Would absolutely love it. Okay, a couple things. Make sure you go check out Legacy Farms. Look at that. Look at this coffee. I'm not even a coffee guy, but it smells amazing. Thank you for sending me that coffee. So appreciate it. And I just want to thank you, because Speak with People does not exist without you. I mean, you are inundated. I'm inundated. Every day I get messages, LinkedIn messages, Twitter messages, DMs on Instagram, emails to multiple email accounts. I get text messages and voicemails and video calls. You have so many places you could go for community, for learning, for leadership development, for communication skills. And if you're choosing to come to speak with people, oh my goodness, friends, I'm just telling you, I am so grateful for that. I'm so grateful. So thank you so much for being a part. Again, email me, jason@speakwithpeople.com. Let me know how I can help you. Let me know how I can help you. And definitely go to thepathway.com. This website here, you'll be able to see everything there is about the pathway, what this is, what the introduction is. This is where you download the guide. You're going to get the overall view of the steps. You're going to be able to see how this course will help you. Here's all the benefits. And then, my friends, you can buy the course. And I'm so excited for you because I know that this type of training can help you with whatever spot you are in your leadership. So, my friends, thank you again. Thank you for being a part of the Speak With People podcast, reading the blogs, being a part of this community. Every single comment, so appreciated. Thanks for being a part of the Speak With People show. Tune in every Friday, Facebook Live, 12 p.m., and we're going to dive into some fun leadership development and communication skills together as a community. We'll see you next Friday.